welcome. My name is Manuela. This is my channel, The Secret Tarots. I am an intuitive tarot reader, also a healer, and I'm 100% Italian. So yes, this is a bilingual channel. I'll post twice a week, in English every Monday and in Italian every Wednesday, because I try to embrace both the community I serve. But I'm absolutely aware that we are not meant to be for everyone. So if you're new, you don't know anything about me, please double check. I always suggest to double check the energy, because it's much better receive the reading from someone who is resonating with you than someone that does it. But if at the end of your group you're gonna find yourself a little bit at home, you're gonna like my reading, you're gonna like the energy, and you're gonna resonate with the messages, then in that case I will suggest you, or I will ask you to join me and my soul family here on YouTube, my little community, or just support the video that you are seeing today with a like, a comment. Anything can help me to grow and to become a little bit more visible. So thank you so much for your help and your support. And of course, a big thank to the people that are already part of the family. They're here every single week for the new video. Now, the topic of today is a topic a little bit different from the usual, and I'm really called to do this reading. So this is a reading just for the 1% of people out there. They're gonna find this video and they're gonna check this reading today. This is all about you, all about your higher self, and which kind of messages today this higher self wants to provide and want to let you know. We will check through the help of tarots, oracle card, and the spiritual world, because I'm a channeler as well, everything you need to know about your next step, your next future life. We're gonna see which kind of advice the higher self is gonna tell you and which kind of messages. I was thinking to do a letter, but then I say no, there is no need a letter, because I can channel whatever is needed. So no a letter today, but we're gonna write this virtual letter together through the help of the tarot and all the cards we're gonna put on the table today. As usual, we have two different groups. Group number one, we have the witch. So the witch is the group number one. Then the group number two is signed by the Chiromancer. I don't know if the pronunciation is right, sorry if it's not. So it's very funny, because most of the people that follow me, they are indigo children, starseed children, so all people they work, because I work with a lot of healers. Sometimes I help them to get back in track if it's needed. So that one is one of my job as well, of course, out of YouTube. So I think that most of the people they're gonna check the reading today are people they already in the field, or they are quite comfortable with the spirituality and the spiritual world in general. Then just remember that this is a group reading, so group number one, group number two, just remember to use your intuition to take what is resonating with you and leave the rest behind, okay? So just remember that this is an intuitive group reading on YouTube, so not every single thing is tailored for you. Another thing is, if I'm using feminine or masculine attribute, you can switch them around as you please. The reading is for everyone who wants indication, information about the higher self today, so there is no any discrimination here. The place is for everyone need a clarification, information, or wants to just have fun with the tarot card. So nothing else. Saying that, let's see which kind of messages your higher self have in store for you, and let's as well have fun, okay? Let's go! Ciao ciao, my lovely group number one. So if you have chosen the witch with the word experimentation, rebellion, this is your reading. Now with the witch, usually we are talking about people very connected with the Mother Earth, with the energy in general. People that probably they like the mysterious world out there, they like spirituality, they are in tune with themselves. Sometimes they can talk about people they really attract to that kind of mysterious world, but they don't have the courage to investigate, to put their feet there. Or at the same time can talk about people they are fully in their full capacity, they know, they feel, they work with the energy. But this card today is talking about people, they try to hide their energy. They try to fit in, or they try for so long to fit and stick in. Now, the message here is, it's time to get out. It's time to embrace your power. It's time to become a witch, or I don't know how to say the witch in men, witch, woman or man, doesn't matter. It's time to embrace your energy. You don't need necessarily to fit. Sometimes you can create something completely new that is your word, your way to work out there. So this is the time to don't hide anymore, to embrace your power, to be aware of who you are, and don't be ashamed of that. Now, most of you could, in the past, force themselves in a society that were very rigid. So you could have struggled in the past, forcing yourself to fit in. Now there is no any more time to fit in, because the new world is arising, so you can have your spot there. But you need to have the courage to embrace your energy, to don't hide anymore, my lovely witches out there. So this is your message. Now let's see with the tarot card what your higher self is going to tell you about you, because today is all about you. You need to rebel, group number 1. You need to be courageous enough to follow your heart and to become fully yourself, because I think some of you, they are hiding themselves. They are trying to fit desperately in. They try to follow the rules. They try to, oh my God, I know very well, I'm from Rome. So I was surrounded by the religion for all my life, and I'm still surrounded by religion, because I work with so many people here in London with so many different religions. They're all respect, by the way, because I think the religion has a very good impact in the people's life if you have an open mind. But sometimes can be a very strict form of restriction if you are not clever enough to balance that kind of restriction. So what I want to say is, I know what it means to be constricted. I know what it means to try to hide yourself, because I grew up in a place where my gift, they were seen as a devil gift. And I had to battle with myself most of the time to be able to embrace my things. So witches out there, I know you, because I was there one time. Let's see what else we can see here. The Page of Swords reverse. We're going to leave the reverse if we found them. The 9 of Wands. So much stress here. The 3 of Coins reverse. The Devil. So group number 1. Well, here there is a very heavy energy. You were intoxicated by people or situation, but again, I think this devil, I see because the devil is about an energy that's coming in your life that is not healthy, that is trying to trap you in a cycle that doesn't allow you to flourish by taking energy, sucking energy from you. And with all these 3 I see you inside, trapped in something. So your higher self is telling you that the freedom is very close. The toxic relationship that were contaminating your life, they're gonna fade. The stress, the loneliness, and the lack of drive, because I think some of you at a certain point didn't have anymore the energy to say where I need to go next, what I need to do next. Most of the time, as a healer, I work with other healers. This is my job most of the time, to help them to go back in track. And I think here, this is what your higher self today is gonna tell you. You need to be back in track. It's time to embrace your power, embrace your energy, and just get out of this toxic cycle. For some of you could be done by people around you, from a wrong relationship around you. But for most of you could be mentally your imposition to your soul. You decided that everything was bullshit, that everything was not serving you, that kind of power, that kind of voices, they were not important for you. Or they were not good enough to let you have the life you wanted. And so you crush them down. You hide themselves. You hide that energy inside of you. You push that kind of gift on the side. Try to fit in a life that is not your life, group number one. It's not your life. Because that life is taking just you in trap places where you cannot breathe, where you cannot be yourself. I'm sorry, I'm becoming like very Italian in this way. So anxiety, stress, what I need to do, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Your higher self is telling you that the light at the end of the tunnel is there. You cannot see it because you don't want to embrace that. This is a very good opportunity to do shadow work. I don't know if you never did, but I think that one is going to be one exactly. The King of Wands, the light, the new motivation is going to spark very soon in your life. Something is going to break off. Something inside of you is cracking down and is leaking out, and that leaking is that voice. The internal voice is saying, you know what? I have enough. I have enough. You need to listen to my voice, and this is the way how this voice is getting powerful out there for you, because you're listening to this kind of video for a specific reason. So this voice is, I have enough. You cannot keep ignoring me, because if you keep ignoring me, I'll drag you down. I'm gonna make your life miserable until you don't give my power back. And then there is the Sun. There is something that unexpectedly is gonna help you to open up, to open more and more this crack and let this beautiful energy come back in track. And then everything is going to change, group number one. You're not going to be any more able to go back. You're not going to be any more okay with fitting in, be constricted. So I don't know if we are talking about a relationship or people around you, they are not serving you, or they are teaching you the lesson that they are oppressing you, because you need to find the courage to get out and battle for yourself. Or if instead is something internal. I think for most of you is internal. But something is about to change. Your higher self is saying there is something about to change, and everything is going to be different. And this energy is going to come up and it's going to stir your life upside down to take you where you need to go. Now, there is a kind of tower, but a soft tower. Don't worry. But honestly, this devil is there. Let me see what else we can see here. What the higher self wants to tell you. I think the message is very closure. Yeah, you need to close this chapter and open a new chapter, group number one. You need to walk away from something. Now, whole version of yourself, oh, this is the tough one. Or a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore, freedom. Honestly, I'm shuffling the card in front of you. And we have the cage with freedom. There is a key that your higher self is bringing to you. There is this heart opening up. Then you see the light? The light is guiding you. It's taking you away from this toxicity. Group number one, you need to rebirth. You need to have the courage to shine back again. And I know it's difficult. I know because I was there. You know how many times I died in this life? Oh, many, many, many times. One of my teachers always say, you cannot do the healing job or the witchcraft or whatever job you do with energy without pass through the dark night of the soul. if you don't experience at least once that, you don't understand. So most of the people that do this work or they have this capacity, sometimes they don't have an easy life. But that not easy life is needed to shape you. Is needed to teach you how to master the energy. So it's not a punishment. It's never a punishment. Even if sometimes it's very difficult to accept that. I'm not to tell you, yes. Protection. So you are being protected. My lovely children out there, star children, indigo children, witches, magician. I'm calling you all, and I'm calling your energy back. Listen to me. You are protected. The freedom is there, is offered to you. Especially the 2025 is an amazing year. It's an amazing year of transformation. It's the number 9, one of the master numbers. 3 times 3. 3 times the transformation and empowerment. So the higher self is telling you that you need to walk away from something. You need to get out of this cage. The freedom is going to be offered to you this year. And even if it's scary, even if it's like overwhelming, this is an empowerment, and things is done protecting you. It's not done because they want to make a mess with your life, but actually because they want to help you to get that freedom, that empowerment you deserve. When we shine, everything around us is gonna change. You're gonna, even if you don't do this kind of job, even if you do something else, even if you, by shining through whatever you do every day is gonna help people around you. You cannot even imagine how. You don't need to read tarots, make magic necessarily. Just being yourself, just be illuminated from inside. It's gonna change. It's gonna give so much love around you that all the people around you, they're gonna benefit from this energy. Just remember that you're always in connection with everything out there. Even if you say, why I should think about the other people out there? Because we are all interconnected. I'm doing this video, but at the same time, I'm interconnected with all of you here. 1 people, 1, 10, 20 people, 1,000, doesn't matter. We are all interconnected in this moment in time. While you are watching, while you are listening. Peace. They're going to bring peace. So if you're worried about the struggling or something, co-create. Yes. I think they're going to send you people. How is it? Yes. I'm going to explain you everything. And serendipity. Beautiful. So the higher self is telling you that the peace you want, the resolution to your problem is around the corner. So you're going to, at a certain moment, it seems after everything is going to, I think you're going to have a haha moment for most of you. And this crack is going to open. You're going to see the life in a completely different way. It's going to be a little bit overwhelming, but after that, there's going to be a moment of stuck. A moment where everything seems blocking. That one is just needed because you need to metabolize all this energy. You need to deal with this energy. But then, you don't know, but all that kind of changes, they're going to be a little bit overwhelming for you, group number 1. I don't going to hide this kind of truth because it's true. You're going to create something new. A new person is going to come in your life, someone, probably a teacher, a mentor, or probably just someone is need to share their life with you. Can be a friend, can be a lover, can be a child. This person is going to be very linked to your soul, and together you're going to co-create something special. But you don't have to do much. Everything is going to, if you don't going to struggle with controlling issues, if you're going to let go, the energy is going to flow. If you're going to accept the changes, you're going to embrace your energy. You're going to just take time to be yourself fully in your full capacity. then everything is gonna, with the serendipity, everything is gonna click and come in the same place, in the same time, with the same results you want. That is bringing peace, abundance, truth, okay? Let me see what else we can see here. So the higher self is telling you it's time to get out, it's time to become yourself, to stop to hide. It's time to say loud what is right for you and what is wrong for you. It's time to speak your truth, group number 1. This is a very important reading. And then probably it's time to embrace the freedom to be yourself. To remember that sometimes you need to really have more fun, group number 1. You really need to embrace the life, because the life seems a little bit grayish at the moment, and purification. So this kind of crack, this kind of like big, a pitiful moment is gonna force you to see the things from a completely different perspective. Open your mind, open your vision to new possibilities that you didn't even consider before. And then it's gonna bring you people, they're gonna make your life exciting. You need to come back to dance, come back to have fun, come back to enjoy the life with the right people around you, with the right energy. If you lack in people that believe in the same thing, they resonate with you, you're surrounded by people that don't understand you, there is time to find your people out there. They are waiting for you. Your family is waiting for you out there. So you need to have the courage to leave what is not right for you and embrace these amazing people that there is full of beautiful soul out there. There are mental soul, there are people that are completely crazy, but there are among them beautiful, beautiful souls. Beautiful souls that they really resonate with us. It's question of time. If you have the capacity to leave the toxic relationship behind your back, the toxic belief system that you impose to yourself, then a completely new world, vast world is gonna open up for you. And you're gonna have more exciting time to live. And then you're gonna be able to purify this belief system, to purify your body, purify your mind, and become to live your true life. Group number 1, honestly, this is amazing, This is amazing. Now, let me see here what we can see, and then we're gonna close the reading, because this reading is not gonna be very long, because it's quite intense. Breathe. Breathe in and out. Take time. No rush. Just allow yourself. Sometimes changing is very difficult. Sometimes accept the fact that we were surrounded, or we have to live things that are not right for us, could be quite intense. But new passion. I see transformation. New passion, new energy, new things. They're going to come for you. So you need to, and the north. Expansion. The soul with passion, and the expansion, the north. The north for me is the polar stars, the guidance star. So they're gonna guide you from towards a new direction, guys. Your next future is gonna be about recalling your power back. Find new people, exciting people, a new community that is gonna love and support you, because it's gonna share the same value that you have. But I see a new direction, they drive you around a new path. They take you there in a new dimension, energetically a new dimension, where you're gonna embrace. I think you're gonna change your body as well. I think you're gonna change your life, physically, mentally, emotionally. You're not going to be any more trapped, because sometimes they're going to repeat us, oh, you cannot do that, it's not right that. And we believe in that kind of imposition. Get free of that belief system, because it's not serving you anymore. and they are pushing you in a different direction. And the new direction towards the north is the beginning. Is an expansion, is taking you where you can grow, expand, become the beautiful soul you are meant to be. Not because you are not a beautiful soul already, you are, but you don't even imagine how better you can become. You need, of course, life is about growing, it's about experimenting, it's about understanding things and learning and fighting and living with passion. But it's about as well expansion. It's about, okay, today I'm like that, but this old version doesn't serve anymore. And the new version, I'm telling you, the new version is something you totally don't expect, because it's gonna take you in places with people you cannot even imagine now. So group number 1, the message of your higher self is, please listen to my voice. Please get out of that cage that you impose to yourself. Get free from that cage or from the cages and follow me in a new direction, because I'm gonna take you in places where you're gonna be accepted more, you're gonna be loved more, and where you can expand yourself, you can grow, you can become a better version of yourself. I think most of you come for so far, you already did an amazing job, but it's still not done. It's still not done. It's never done actually, because you don't have to wait anymore. If you were waiting for people to change around you, I'm sorry to say that, but it's not worth waiting. So next year, your life is going to be completely different. Next year. And February was last month. I think this is going to come in March, because I always do a couple of weeks in advance, but because I'm living in a very different bubble, sometimes I don't remember even which day is today, so bear with me, sorry. So, but February should be like, I think if this video is gonna become like at the end of March or the 1st of April, was already passed. So with February, I think in February you started to realize, because I think this is about the past, you started to realize that something have to change. And now it's time to change, to embrace that change. Don't push back. Don't be scared. Because tomorrow there is the light. Tomorrow there is the opportunity. Tomorrow there is the new beginning. So you don't have to hold back anything, okay? Now, let's close the reading with something quite funny that is called the therapy card. So I want the message for your soul to see what we can It's going to be okay. Be loyal to yourself with the dog, and it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be protected, guys, and then you need to give yourself time to heal, no matter how long that ends up begin. Hands up begin. Sorry, sometimes I don't read properly. So the healing is gonna be processed. The cage is gonna be open. And the new path is gonna just be or prepare for you to expand, to have new people. So if at the present moment you're still struggling with pain, still struggling with which direction I need to take, Manuela, which kind of solution I need to embrace, just keep in mind that you are in the right direction. Just allow yourself, be gentle with yourself, and listen to that voice that inside of you is saying, I have enough. It's time to breathe in and out and get out of this cage, this self-imposition of people that are not serving us anymore. let me see what we got here. We have the stars. The North Star that is guiding you. The number 5, transformation. This is a bottle of perfume, so you're gonna smell the freedom. You're gonna smell the new beginning, you know that. You need to be a little bit grounded with the things, and then the moon. You don't see everything. Oh, and this is for me, is Saturn or Jupiter? Well, I will say Jupiter expansion, because I have this kind of word expansion in my head. We don't gonna see everything coming. Even if I say something, is much better than what I said. The new people coming, the new community, the star you need to follow, the North Star that you need to follow. The North is the key, guys. And there, in the North, you're gonna find something amazing. You're gonna find part of yourself, you forget about it, and you become able to renew yourself again, once again, because you did already. But this one is the ultimate change, is the ultimate improvement. So get ready. You don't see everything. I told you a lot, but it's still not enough, I think. But it's meant to be like that. Just embrace your courage, listen to that voice, remember your power, remember your energy, remember your gift, and shine through. Shine through that cage, and that cage is gonna dissolve, it's gonna fade away. Okay? Thank you so much to have spent time with me. If you want to claim the energy of this reading, because I think now we close the reading, if you want to claim this energy, you have two ways. The first one is write a comment and say, I'm from the group number 1, Manu. Yes, I agree with you. No, I don't agree. I'm absolutely open to every comment. Second, you can put an emoji. The emoji of today is going to be the word expansion. The word expansion is going to be your emoji, because you're going to call the universe and say, you know what, I listen that voice and I'm ready to expand beyond that cage. I open up that door and I'm willing to expand myself out there and to see where it's going to take me. I have the courage to do that. So expansion is your word. For every one of you, I'm going to be super happy to send extra energy as a help and support. If you want to follow me, if you are not already part of my soul family, remember to hit the notification bell and to become part of my soul family. Or just interact in a positive way with the video. Anything can help and can make a huge difference for me. I open a different channel as well. It's called The Secret Roots. I have the link down below and you can find me there. This is about sound, healing and magic. So there are different kind of like guided meditation as well. It's still new, so I'm posting, just give me time. But if you want to be there and follow me there, I want to be very grateful. Thank you so much for your help. Saying that, I close my reading for the last time. Thank you so much again for your love and your support. And I hope I'm going to see you next week, wherever you are, wherever is your situation at the present moment. Just remember, it's just temporary, because everything is going to shift and it's going to shift in your favor. Have the courage to embrace your power. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, my lovely group number 2, least but not last, number 2 with the hands and with the Chiromancer, delivering news collaboration. Here I see with probably the people of the group number 2 are a little bit similar, not exactly the same of the group number 1. So probably you are someone in love with astrology, in love with the elements, or probably you like the reading of the palm. It's always intrigued about these kind of things. But doesn't matter. It seems there is something that is written in your destiny that is meant to be for you, that is meant to be delivered to you very soon. And it's talking about a collaboration. So someone is going to teach you something. Someone is going to help you to grow a company. Or someone that simply is going to be the love of your life. I don't know which one is your situation, because some of you could have a very good, satisfying life. They could have a perfect already partner. They could be married. I don't know. But there is someone coming that is destined to be in your life that is calling. So this higher self is telling, please, Manuela, tell them there is something written in their hands, written in their destiny that is meant to be for them, that is meant to come in their life. And there is something that some of you ask about, and the higher self is telling me they were asking and asking and asking for this person or for this situation to create themselves. We listen, but was already meant to be planned in their life, Manu. So there was no needed to ask, because it was something they want, because they know they deserve. So for some of you, I feel could be love, but for other of you could be the perfect job, could be a mentor. But there are news coming on your way, guys. There is something that, when, I don't know why I see the moon rotating and these things, this cycle bringing this new energy in. I see the moon here. The moon is very potent. Let's see what else we can see about you. What the higher self, the hermit. So some of you feel lonely, feel like that loneliness is ending. The death. Reverse. The Emperor. I want to take out the truth because I need to understand better. I know the history is already here, but I know now very well. Okay, it's fine. So let's talk about the history here. My group number 2. Here, the number 2 is talking about someone who was left in the cold. Something bad happened. I don't know if it was like work related or love related. Could be both. And for a while you were feeling depleted, alone, and you couldn't find anyone around, and it seems that you were forced to change, to die, and to change for a new cycle. But this new cycle now is started. You are in the middle of a new phase of your life, and the anxiety, the stress that sometimes you feel about I'm gonna be alone forever, or this situation is gonna carry on, when I'm gonna see the changes, when I'm going to embrace this new change, the new change fully, forgetting the past, letting go the past. I think here there is still a struggle to letting the past, because something was done, it was very difficult to forget or to forgive. Now, what they say that you had the courage to pass through hell. With the Emperor, you stood still in the mess, you accept all the bad thing. You were very brave, very courageous, and the higher self say, I'm very proud of you, because it was not easy. I know it was not easy. And I know that sometimes you will feeling lost, feeling that defeated. But you carry on, you carried on, you didn't give up. And even if sometimes the anxiety, some of you could suffer as well for panic attack, were unbelievable strong, you didn't give up. And there is something from a past life coming. I think for some of you it could be a person, a new lover. So if what I'm talking about was about a old relationship that left you in the cold, that left you without hope for the future. And now at the moment you don't know if it's really possible to achieve a new relationship, achieve a new real love, or a new partner in crime for the job or the things, or you need to learn something but you don't know where this teacher is. Let me tell you that the message here to your higher self is, I'm proud of you because you battled and you didn't give up. And now this kind of like strength that you show up is gonna be fruitful and it's gonna bring you all the right stuff. back in track. So if you're looking for a love, the love is going to come. If you're looking for a way to grow your company, you're going to find the right person, the right people, they're going to help you to grow and to expand. If instead we are talking about the situation, because I see different scenario, for that reason I give you different scenario. While the first group was very clear and one, here there are more scenario, and I have to be honest with all of you and see all the scenario. So if instead you, it's not about relationship, it's not about the work, but it's about believing yourself in the way that, you know, I was betrayed by a friend, I was betrayed by a situation from a partner at work, or probably the study I did was not, I betrayed myself because I didn't choose what was right for me. I realized that one was not in, it was not my call. What they say that they are very proud of you because whatever was the situation, you stood up, you didn't give up, you were battling until your last part of energy was left, and you became, you grew up very strong. Now that strength was needed. I don't know why I feel it was a trial. It's something you have to karmically experience. I know sometimes it's not nice to hear this kind of stuff, but apparently that kind of things you were experiencing was needed to shape you for something bigger is coming in the future. Now, I don't know why I say that, but I see as well people, they're gonna become very popular one day. Now, I don't know if you're gonna become popular because you're gonna be a writer, because you're gonna be an influencer, you're gonna become an actor, an actress, or something out there, or a very good person in your field. So that struggle was needed to forge you, to make you see that not all the time the things they go in the right direction. Sometimes the direction is totally wrong. Sometimes, actually, there are not technically wrong direction, because even the wrong direction is aligned us with the right direction. So there is not technically wrong direction. I need to correct myself. But the thing is, whatever was your situation, it was a karmic situation that you had to face. I'm sorry to say that. And because you were so brave, that strength, that energy is going to bring you where you cannot even imagine. Now, let's see what else the highest self of the group number 2 is going to tell us today. Yeah, there is something you want. There is something you call. And what the highest self is saying, I listen to you, and that thing is going to be delivered. Don't have doubt. Don't be worried. This time, nothing is going to go wrong. I'm going to deliver exactly what you would need. There is a new community I see again. So some of you could, oh my God, I'm going to say something very delicate, please. So some of you have lost a partner. Some of you can have lost a baby, and the baby is going to come back. So I see a new community of people coming towards you. And if you are building up a community, you're going to be very successful when you less expect it. But through this community, there is someone in the community that's going to be vital for you, vital for that growth. That growth is not the real message. The growth is fine. I mean, you work a lot, you have talent, but the message here of your higher self is, see, look inside that community, because in that community, surrounded by that people, there is one specific one that's gonna change your game. Change your game. Now, for some of you, could be a baby that's gonna come in your life because you need to adopt that baby, or you need to give birth to this baby, and then it's gonna change completely your life, of course. But for some of you, for most of you, is I'm surrounded by people, and finally I'm gonna pose my eyes on someone, and that someone is gonna change my life, because it's gonna become my partner, love partner, or work partner, I don't know. And then everything is gonna change. With the 8, we have the infinite number. chaos and conflict. So yes, there were chaos, there were conflict. We have the confirmation. A lot of things didn't seem to go in the right direction. But actually, I self say that it was not a mistake. I'm sorry if you experienced such a bad thing, but they were needed. Without closing the door, without making the things fail, you could not adjust. I don't know if you never heard the life is of people very famous, like, I don't know, the Apple guy or the, I don't remember because I study design, so I have so many history about how some very big brand born. And most of the time, the big victory came after failure and failure and failure and failure. So a lot of things that didn't go well. The first project were not successful. The first things they were not powerful enough. So everything was crumbling down. But the difference was the attitude. Every setback was not a real setback. It was just the fuel to start something different, to adjust the direction, to recalibrate the energy, to rechange. I see the group number 2 do something like that. So chaos and conflict, yes. Chaos and conflict were part of your life. They're still probably part of your life. Accept them, deal with them, because that conflict, they are meant to be there. They are pushing you in the right direction. So I'm sorry, I cannot avoid for you that mess. I couldn't avoid that for you, that mess, but that mess was needed. I'm telling you one example, a simple example that I experienced personally. I was living with this person, and it was my partner, and everything was going bad all the time. I was losing my jobs every time. I was such in bad luck. And every time I had to reinvent myself. And I was very blessed because I say, even if everything is going bad, I have my lovely friend and I have this person. But then I realized that that person was the real cancer. That person was the real misery of my life. When that person left, my life switched around. The real friend, they were always there, they're still there, and they were my big bless. But all that misery went away because that misery was not my misery. Was that misery generated by that person, that attitude, that they were taking my energy. So sometimes we don't realize that misery is needed. Without that breakup, without that loss, I couldn't discover part of myself. Now, you don't have to be thankful for the people that hurt you. You need to be thankful for yourself. I'm not saying thank you to that guy because he was not respectful, he was not nice. So I know I don't have a good idea or a good memory about that person because that person was not nice. He didn't care about me. But I'm very proud of myself. So you, group number 2, you need to be proud of yourself because despite the mess, there was not always your responsibility. You could not always control everything. You stood up, you worked through, and unfortunately that things was meant to be. Without that things, you could not be pushed in a new direction. It's open up for you. There is a new community. There is a new, very important person is going to open up for you. For me, happened exactly the same. For that reason, I can very resonate. As soon as that person left my life turned completely. Great luck, great people, great. So I understood that the weight I was carrying, it was a weight generated by myself because I couldn't understand and I couldn't accept that person was not for me and that person was not for me. Like the situation you're living at the moment, they are not for you, but they're helping you to recalibrate, to move the energy in the right direction. And that new direction is going to make the change because in that direction, whatever you dream of, wherever you are calling the universe to help you with, is being delivered already, is already there, forming, creating, getting in 3Ds. And this is the message. Even if you have chaos and conflict, the beauty is coming. what you are imagining, what are you dreaming is being delivered to you, is coming. And then fork on the road. Exactly, you see, you are in the right direction. So you're gonna find someone very wise that's gonna help you to take you in the right path. So you are in the right path towards the right people, and especially one is gonna be very, very special. Now, it's not necessarily a love a person. It could be a friend. It's gonna be a huge difference. Oh, by the way, if you have a great friend, oh my God, your life is amazing. I got a couple of them, and without them, I'm telling you, my life would be not the same. We like sisters and brothers, honestly. So embrace the conflict. Animals, okay. There is a wolf that sometimes appears, or a fox that sometimes. We have as well I didn't see it. So we have a black cat. We have the dove, the things, and we have how is called this one in English? Oh, I don't see the name. The gufo in English, in Italian. I'm gonna find the way to remind the name. So, wise, mystery, leader, and peace. Both, because usually when I see this card, I didn't see all these animals. Oh my God, spirit guide. Life purpose, yes. Protection. Now, very similar message to the group number 1, but in this case, you are guided to embrace your life purpose. Now, if you're dreaming I told you, the growth is going to happen, the success is going to happen, but behind that success, there is something more important, is to find the right people, to embrace the right path, then the growth, the expansion, the money, the abundance is going to be a consequence of that. But the real meaning here is the spirit guide, the universe, the higher self is telling you that I know you got conflict, I know you got difficult situation, and I know sometimes you were left alone there. But you, first of all, you're never left really alone. That things was needed to shape you, because sometimes if you get immediate success and immediately you're gonna lose part of yourself sometimes you need to get prepared to deal with the success in a different way. Now, it could be a very global success, but it could be as well success in your field, in your thing. Some of you can become an amazing doctor and help so many people. Some of you can be singers and through the singing transform so many people. Doesn't matter if you work on the large scale or the small scale. Doesn't matter, because your impact is going to be anyway important. But the thing is that there are people, the wise one, the mysterious one, the one that's going to bring peace, and the one that's going to give you direction. There is community of people that are going to help you to get in the right direction. So the spirit guide, the higher self, is telling you that you're going to have a lot of help through your journey. Even if sometimes the chaos seems overwhelming, you're going to find the right people at the right moment. And probably you already experienced that. You know that the people were talking with you and saying the right word, saying the right message, just in the moment you really need that message. That message was not coming directly only from your friend, but from the higher realm to help you to understand that you are not left alone. They are guiding you in the right direction, and you are protected. You need to embrace your life purpose, and through these people, through these meetings, you're gonna find the way to embrace your energy. Why I say that? Sometimes you say, oh, we don't need anyone. We are absolutely capable to do whatever we need. Absolutely, yes. But you are on a human planet where you are experiencing life through connection, through sharing, through, even if you close yourself in the room, At a certain point, you need to interact with people, even if you don't realize you interact with people all day long. So here is, through that connection, you're going to find the right information, the right people. They're going to change your life and direct your life in the right direction. You are in the right direction already, but the help is on the way, okay? Very on the way, honestly. Honestly. Let me see what else we can see here. So group number 2, your higher self is say, I'm very proud of you for whatever work you did, for whatever things you stayed up. I'm very, very proud of you. But I'm going to send you extra help to embrace your life purpose fully, okay? Happiness. Shambhala, the purity. They say that it's only the pure heart can enter in Shambhala. I saw people get mad about Shambhala, get mad about the secret city. I work in this field for many years, so I saw so many crazy stuff. But you cannot have access to some information of some gift if you don't have the pure heart. The pure heart means you don't gonna betray people. You don't need to be really happy. You need to be clean inside out. Clean, I mean, obey to your internal voice without distorting anything. Reflection. I think the person is going to come in your life is going to be the reflection of your values. It's going to bring happiness. These people, because I think for some of you can be one person, but for other you can be up to 4 people. Yeah, so much playfulness, so much. So these people that are coming in your life very soon, they're going to bring a new way to live life. It's going to teach you how to be a little bit more flexible and a little bit harsh with yourself. Probably you have to be harsh to overcome everything. And because you are overwhelmed, so you have to be protected, very strong in your energy because you had to, otherwise you could not cope with everything. But these people, they're going to come, these new experiences, they're going to come and they're going to make you relax a bit, have more happiness. They're going to reflect your same value and they're going to allow you to have more joy in your life, have more purity in your life, have more, your heart is going to be able to speak more your truth because you're going to become a little bit less overprotective. You don't need to protect anymore yourself because that cow is gone. That cow doesn't have to be anymore there because your lesson is done. And the new stuff is coming. It's going to teach you to relax, to have fun, to cope with the life in a completely different way because the life is going to be lighter. The magnetism, exactly what you want, is going to be manifested. The mountain, again, the clarity. You're going to see very clearly. Marine life, so a lot of people, you see, there is a community that is going to come, richness, abundance, community. So for some of you, you're going to work with a lot of people. And for you, there is the completion, the West. Now, for the group number 1, funny enough, was the North. For you, these people, they're going to come from the East. From the West. I don't know why I say East. Probably because East and West is going to be very important for you. But you're going to find the peace to find the solution for your life. You're going to find the right people. They're going to come and they're going to help you in something. So there is a collaboration coming. It could be a love collaboration, a work collaboration, but you're going to find through these people the right piece to close the puzzle, the right idea to take that abundance, the right stuff to allow you to grow. But again, behind that growth, the most important thing is the people. The people you're going to get that growth. Because that people, they're going to stay in your life. And you're going to be very clear about that. You're going to see everything. You're going to feel that finally the right people, they are meant to be in your life because they are part of your destiny. It's part of your destiny create that kind of richness and success. It's part of your destiny to communicate with other people. It's part of your destiny to be a guide for some of them or to help most of them out there. It's part of your empowering energy. You are group number 2, capable to enlighten people in different ways. Some of you through your work, through your speech, through your different way, because all of you are different and have different gift. But what the higher self is telling you is, I'm gonna send you the clarity to understand what you need to do and what you need to do. I'm telling you, I'm super proud of all the challenge you are one by one. So don't think that we didn't see it, and I didn't grow on you thinking that you are an amazing soul, because I'm part of you. So it's me talking with you and vice versa. So be proud of yourself. Don't look down sometimes to yourself. Be proud of who you are and how much strength you got. But now it's time to relax. Now it's time to embrace a new clarity, a new vision. And through people, I'm going to send you the help you need to go and to grow in the right direction. That is the West. The right piece is coming and it's going to be placed. Now, again, for some of you, could be about love. For some of you, you could be entirely out the social with friend, community, people, and company, business. So it's up to you what is the most important thing you ask out there. They say that you're going to receive it. Morning is a new beginning. A new beginning. If you need to go in specific places, you need to move, group number 2. You need to stop waiting. Now, these people, they're going to come to you. Yes, they are part of your destiny. But you need to help this universe moving your ass. Going. You have a call in a specific place, go. You need to see something, go. When you last expected. And then these people, they're going to come in your life when you last expected. And April, it seems to be April is there, is here. So April, check, because this message is very close. April, guys, when you least expected, but move. You want to go and travel, you are alone, you don't have anyone, go. Don't stop. If you feel a call, some place is calling you, go. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. You have the courage to pass through so much hell. Now you're scared to change? No, come on, seriously. Be serious. So group number 2. Your higher self is saying, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for all the hard work you did. It's paying you off, I'm telling you. You don't see yet everything, but I'm going to send you the right people to help you. And to help you to grow and to have the success. But remember, the success is not the right price. The right price is these people. So this is like a message from the pet therapy, and it's the last message that your higher self is going to send you just as a help and support. You are doing fine. Don't give up. I know the group number 2, don't give up. And then it's okay to be afraid, but as much as you can, please try to act from love rather than from fear. So don't be fearful, because whatever you want is going to be delivered. Don't be scared, because the higher self is telling you that whatever you picture is going to come. And it's going to be a blessing in a bless. So if at the moment you're still dealing with the chaos, keep going. Don't give up. Because if you act from love, if you really do what you love, what you are called to be, the things they're going to be in the right direction. And if sometimes you feel a little bit lost, the higher self is going to tell you, I'm going to send you the right people. I'm going to send you the right messages, the right collaboration that can take you towards the love of your dreams, or the work of your dreams, or the life of your dreams. Okay? I'm working with you. Now let's see what else. I'm going to close my eyes and see. We have the letter J. Wait, is it X? No, J. J. The space, something come completely that you don't see coming from out of the space. Then, the things is It could be a baby girl or a woman, or could be as well something, a newborn, something new coming, and the moon. Oh, again, for you too, like the group number 1, you don't see everything super clearly. You don't see everything coming perfectly, but I'm just telling you that like something new is coming and it's gonna be quite surprising. You cannot see everything, but even so, it's coming and it's gonna be for you. Now, I think my reading is complete here. I hope the message was resonating with you. If you want, you can claim this energy in 2 ways. The first one is write a message saying, I'm from the group number 2, Manu. Or otherwise, you can write a comment. Put like an emoji. The emoji for you today is the moon, because you don't see everything coming, but it's very important. And you have a specific word, and the word is love. I act through love, not through fear. And for that reason, through love, you're gonna achieve whatever you want, because they're already preparing for you. They are yourself and say, you're gonna get there. I'm promising you're gonna get there. It's just question of time and trust. But I'm gonna get you there if you're gonna carry on standing up, don't giving up, and following your love call. Okay, so love is your word, group number 2, and I'm gonna be super happy to send extra energy as a help and support. Now, I think this reading is really complete. If you want, you can as well follow me if you are new, hitting the notification bell, or become part of the Soul family. Or just simply, if you don't have time, you don't want, just a thumbs up is more than enough, because anything can help me to grow and to become a little bit more visible. So thank you in advance. I open a new channel. The new channel is called The Secret Roots, and is about sound, magic, meditation, healing. Is gonna have a lot of different content. So it's still at the beginning. I need to still book and prepare more things, but if you want to see something else different than the work I do, you can follow me there, and I would be very thankful, because it's still at the beginning. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. So thank you so much for every help and support. Saying that, see you soon, probably next week. And just remember group number 2, there is an entire universe that is working for you on your behalf. Please don't give up. Act from love, not to fear, and everything is gonna come, and it's gonna be surprisingly good, especially these people, because money, success, everything is absolutely amazing, but the right people, they make always a huge impact. They always have the real gift there. Okay, see you soon, and ciao ciao.